pull-out method just doesn't work. Welcome to Widow's Bay. Thank you for joining us for the finale of Widow's Bay. This is episode 10. This is called We Hope You Enjoyed Your Time. And we hope you enjoyed your time with us. I'm going to introduce at the beginning of the show for the first time my co-host Erin.
Hello everyone, co-host Erin. Nice to meet you finally.
That was, look at me. We're living,
great.
We're learning, we're growing.
Yeah, that's excellent. It only took 10 episodes. It's fine. It's fine.
It's the journey, Erin.
It is, right, not the destination.
It's the journey. I'm giving you credit for hosting the show with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! So, as I said, we're here to discuss the finale of Widow's Bay. This episode was directed by Hiro Murai, who we've been talking about all season. Of course, he is one of the directors of Atlanta. We talked about his filmography the last episode. This one was written by Katie Dippold, who is the creator of Widow's Bay. We did a whole deep dive on her in the premiere episode, and I believe in episode 7 as well, if you'd like to get more information on her. But quick overview, Hiro directed most of Atlanta. Katie wrote significant portions of Parks and Recreation. I almost said Parks and Recommendation.
I get it, guys.
My own bits coming back to bite me. So we're going to do as we always do. We're going to do a recap and then get into some lore and some predictions for season 2 and call out any references, Easter eggs along the way. We start with Tom reading Ruth's medical records, hoping for some sort of terminal illness. Come on, cancer.
Yeah, come on, cancer. That's crazy. And I mean, at least that's generous. I mean, fair enough, Tom.
Jesus Christ. Because like we talked about last episode, Tom he doesn't want to make a decision either way. He just wants the easiest kind of path of least resistance. Yeah. And he displays that right away in the opening moments of this episode.
Absolutely.
So all we learn from Ruth's medical records is that she's got a great thyroid and that she's on oxycodone and diazepam and to never mix them. Hint, hint. That'll come back later. Tom goes to Ruth's house. Her lights are on, even though they lost power. So
interesting. She
must have her own generator or something's going on because Ruth is chilling in her house like nothing happened. Yeah. All the lights on, just having a grand old time by herself. She thought that everybody forgot about her. So Tom goes into the house and tells Patricia to keep an eye on Evan in the bunker, which has worked exactly 0 times.
Yeah, right. I don't know why he bothers. I really, truly don't.
Oh, keep an eye on Evan. Sure.
Think on it. Yeah.
That's never worked a single time, Thomas, and you know that.
Yeah. And Evan knows it.
And Evan does know that. Ruth did 2 miles on her treadmill and then bolted up the stairs like Sha'Carri Richardson in a very spry show of vitality.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff from Ruth.
Good
here.
For her knees.
I know, right? She could still be at the combine right now getting scouted, as far as I'm concerned.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So Ruth is obviously healthy, spry, and Tom's not going to get out of this the easy way, he realizes once he's there. Back at Shelter 3, there's 137 refugees and 200 cans of water and 100 MREs. So Wick and Patricia quickly decide to do a little ration math there to stretch their supplies in the bunker to keep everyone fed and hydrated however long this storm turns out to be. In the medical examination room of the shelter, Bashir's baby is about to be born 7 weeks early. And the doctor tells Bashir that the baby's probably coming tonight during the storm. He can't have
Not
that.
ominous.
Ominous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back at Ruth's, Tom sees the oxy and the diazepam and decides to drug Ruth while her homemade 27-minute tea steeps. As someone, this is a sidebar, I make my own teas as well.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have my own herb garden, but I buy like organic herbs from like a tea supply place and make my own blends. 27 minutes is fucking diabolical. Like, girl,
Literally, it's not even, but I want it.
27?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Again, I kind of understand some of Tom's like impatience and frustration with the people of Widow's Bay. It's just like,
absolutely.
I feel like everybody is rage baiting him at all times because he's like, what the fuck is this? I think I was reading in the Widow's Bay Reddit that someone said Tom has not had a normal day and can't catch a break ever.
Probably not.
Relatable as hell, honestly. So back at the shelter, Patricia and Wick try to hold down the fort while Evan immediately slips away with PJ and his girlfriend Kelly. Oh my God, who could have seen that coming?
Yeah.
We got to talk about these kids. I can't stand these goddamn kids. Also, Dale gets sent on a side mission to find more games and to keep people occupied. Instead, he stumbles upon an empty weapon rack, a big red button on the wall, and an old film reel that's titled For Them.
Awful.
Dale plays the film reel and finds out that there is a very fair and rigorous selection process to select sacrificial humans for Widow's Bay.
Yeah, but it's very fair. Don't worry.
It's very fair and rigorous. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Those people want to be there. They want to be sacrificed to the island.
Right. And thank you for your sacrifice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't beg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. So I think we had been speaking about this throughout the season, but we were correct. The Widow's Bay as an island, as an entity, needs sacrifices in order to keep the town going, which was foreshadowed in episode 6, the Richard Warren flashback episode, and throughout the rest of the season. So they just lined up all these little beats that we got in previous episodes, even little throwaway lines, like "I'll do anything to keep Evan alive" comes back. Comes roaring back this episode. So.
Sure. And the sacrificial video, like, obviously reminds me of the tourism videos too. And so it's like, what era were they making all these videos?
Oh my God, I didn't even consider that. Whoa. I just started thinking. It's always scary when I do that. Back at the house, Ruth takes Tom on a tour of her home and reminisces through an old photo album. Then a family heirloom is revealed. It's the brooch from little Frances Warren that was given to her by, of course, Sarah Warren. So from 1702 to modern day, we follow that brooch, and Ruth is the owner of it, which again proves that she is the descendant of Richard Warren. And oh man,
sorry, Ruth.
I know, and you could see the look on Tom's face when he sees the jewelry. He's like, God damn it! Like, I feel like up until that moment, he's just trying to rationalize or find any excuse not to kill this woman.
100%. 100%.
It's just not coming. It's
right, and everything's lining up right for him.
He's like, I'm really about to have to kill this old lady, huh?
Right. Damn.
Back at the shelter, moldy food is causing mass panic. Bashir confronts Rosemary and Patricia about where Tom is and why he's not in the shelter with him. Patricia, I just wish she would have maybe shut the fuck up this one time and not told Bashir about this.
Yeah.
Because
she can't help herself.
I know, lawful good. She always wants to do the right thing, and I'm like, sometimes you can't, though.
Yeah, right.
I need you to gain some nuance here. Like,
right.
It's not black and white, good or bad. It just isn't, especially not on an island like this.
Yeah.
So back at the house, Tom has drugged poor Ruth. I didn't think he had it in him. Did you?
Low key, no.
Yeah.
Low-key no.
Yeah, and in a tearful confession, he says he had to make it right. Of course it doesn't work.
Yeah. This was dark, though. Like, his, like, make it right, like, speech of it all, and, like, how he felt so guilty for Evan being here, dragging Taurus here. It's pretty dark. Dark-sided, Tom.
Yeah, you can tell he... like throughout the episode, you can just see the change in him where he's like, oh, I'm actually gonna have to kill this lady if I want anything to ever get better on this island, and if I ever want Evan to be able to leave this island, he thinks.
Yeah, allegedly.
Speaking of Evan, PJ, and Kelly find a metal door beneath the bunker, and they open it, and it's the electric chair from the end of episode 1. We have come full circle on that damn chair that you pointed out, Erin.
Freaky deaky.
Here it is. So now we know it's a part of this bunker and a part of these sacrifices.
Yeah.
Then upstairs over a PA system, we hear, "Listen to your facilitator. Move forward and do not beg."
Yike.
Dale finishes up the reel at the same time, and we get the breakdown of how the sacrifices work. It's one soul for each bell toll, a life for a life, and it likes the taste of fear. Dale breaks up Patricia's motivational speech by running in the room and screaming, "This place is a death trap. Run."
Thanks, Dale.
Thanks, Dale. Super helpful right now when they're trapped underground with no food, water, or electricity.
Yeah.
As the timer goes off, Ruth confesses her affair with a married man. Turns out she is Lauren's secret mommy. At 84, Ruth only comes to work to see Evan, her grandson, and to spend time with Tom, her daughter's widow.
Crazy.
Oh, I had a feeling this was coming. I think we had talked about it in another episode where we were like, is it Evan? Is it Ruth? Is it going to be someone different? I didn't know it was going to be both of them. But
yeah. Does anyone know Lauren? Like, Lauren's from here, and so we talked about, like, who else knows about where she is, what happened to her.
Right.
And so this episode actually cleared up, like, I feel like all the questions we were like, hello? Like, what's this loose end? So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a loose end tied, finally.
For sure.
As Tom realizes his mistake and his guilt starts to take him over, he rushes to get Ruth medical help as Bashir runs in the door and shoots Ruth, no questions asked, in order not to, quote-unquote, damn his child.
Yeah.
But she isn't the last Warren descendant. The last Warren descendant is Evan. Yeah. Speaking of Evan, PJ locks janitor Kenny in the room and he gets sacrificed through the metal door. Then, as soon as Kenny gets killed, the storm stops. The next morning, while Tom is throwing Francis's brooch in the ocean, the church bell strikes 8. And that is how we end season 1 of Widow's Bay. Woo. So, we got lots of town lore this episode. So just some things that stuck out to me. Of course, right away, this bell, and I called this bell out in like the second episode or something. I was like, there's something going on with this damn bell. Like, I know it means something more than just like, oh, it's haunted because it's tied up and how could it make noise? I was like, This bell is a signal. It's a message. It means something. And my suspicion was confirmed during the 6th episode when, right as Richard and Sarah had their wedding, remember?
Oh, yes.
The bell started tolling.
Right.
And I was like, what's with that bell, guys?
Right.
So finally, after episode 1, 3, 5, 6, episode 10, we know this shit is a dinner bell.
Yeah. Interesting.
So during the storm, I started piecing together some town lore over all 9 of the other episodes and putting together like a loose timeline of when certain things had happened on the island, because when we get to the end, you'll realize all of these things had happened over like a 200-300 year period. They're all happening within like 2-3 days of each other now. So yeah, it's been accelerated for sure. So and I got this from Joe and Rob on the Prestige TV podcast, but also mostly from the Widows Bay Reddit. So shout out everybody in there for putting together this timeline. I'm not reading out every single event of Widows Bay, just the ones that pertain to the present day and all the cursed events that are going on since this series started. So in 1786, there was a big storm. They sheltered in a church, and they turned into cannibals after 4 days. We learned that in the first episode.
And 4 days is just for like
4 days?
Cannibalism record is not enough
4
time.
days? Y'all were that hungry?
That's actually really, really diabolical.
It's such a funny little line there. Like,
yeah,
it's so funny. Immediately cannibalism. Like, damn, y'all didn't even try to find food.
Not even. Interesting.
1846, the fog stole the island's souls. We hear about that in the first episode as well. In 1962, there was a 5-day nor'easter storm. We learned this from that old man again. He makes his return in this episode. It's just such a funny riff, that character, on Stephen King characters. You know, they're always giving their monologues where they talk like this about the storm back in the day, and there's a riddle you must solve, and you're like, okay,
we're busy.
And then in the 1950s, we don't know the exact date of this. I just wanted to call this out. When Ruth is flipping through her photo album, she calls out Mayor Howard the Coward and said that, well, sometimes people get scared. And apparently he got scared and left Widows Bay.
Fair enough.
Why did he do that, though? Well, we're gonna talk about Ruth. And in 2000, that is the Boogeyman, when the Boogeyman killed all those teen girls. But in present day, within this timeline of this show, which I think is maybe a week, we've gotten the fog, the cursed book, a hag, a boogeyman, and a storm all at once.
Right.
So these things, there's no strict timeline. It's not a schedule or anything, but we went from 1700s to everything's happening within like a 18-hour period of each other. So I thought that was interesting.
And obviously the starter car, the starter car voice came too. So it's like the island is speaking and just maybe, I guess, looking to make its next deal, ?
Yes, you're right. I forgot to mention the island like speaking to Tom in episode 5. Yeah. Also, Rosemary makes a one-off line about how her predecessor at her current position at the town hall told her to never go into the shelter, but never told her why.
Right, and she didn't pass that along to anyone else.
So. Classic Widows Bay.
Yeah. Great job.
Their communication, I have some notes.
Yeah, right. You have some qualms.
Yeah. I have some qualms.
Yeah.
On the wall behind Shell during her pregnancy exam, we see a chart. And at first it's how to deal with an insect bite, how to deal with a spider bite, how to deal with a snake bite, any animal bite. And then at the bottom, it's how to deal with human bites.
Crazy.
Weird. And then on the other side of the wall, there's another chart, a medical chart that says how to subdue someone.
Wow. In the bunker.
In the bunker, yes.
Before you eat each other. Yeah.
Patricia also finds a note when she is trying to hand out waters and MREs. It says, if you can read this, I'm already dead. And it looks very, 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 very old. There's no name, there's no date, there's no other information on this piece of paper. Someone was trying to contact someone to get, probably to get out of this shelter. But yeah, Patricia finds that and hangs on to it. Also, Ruth's ex-boyfriend, Alfred, she mentions, he was bit by an animal and became that animal. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I I was thinking maybe it's werewolves. We'll get more. We'll speculate into that later.
Yeah.
Then also she mentions that something got her daddy in the lake.
Right.
Was it the hag?
Was it the hag or was it the Kraken that got Jerry's brother?
Jerry's brother. Ooh, I like that theory as well.
Yikes.
So something's in that lake.
Yeah.
As far as other references, we've got what did you have here? Something that you noticed?
The doctor that's tending to Clement's wife is humming the titular The Phantom of the Opera song from Phantom of the Opera. And it's just like LOL. Like it's really so cinematic, like humming. And if you know, you know. It's just one of those.
I knew the melody, but I was thinking it was Sweeney Todd for some reason.
Oh, interesting. That would have been great too.
I always mixed up Sweeney Todd and Phantom of the Opera. That's my bad. I think it's just they sound so similar to me.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
But yeah, what a great little moment there. I wonder if that was written in the script or if that actor just chose.
Picked it.
Yeah. And like I said, Apple is always going to foot the bill. They're like,
sure.
What you need?
Yeah, we can afford that.
We can afford that. The big thing that stuck out to me this episode, as far as references to other works, is again, we get to talk about Lost. I know, Erin's so jazzed to talk about Lost
I'm
again.
Thrilled. It's all right. I understand.
So obviously, the fact that these shelters are numbered means there's more than one on this island, just like the Dharma stations on Lost. Also in the Dharma stations on Lost, there's orientation videos. There's like a blind obedience expectation. The island does take sacrifices, sort of, even though it's not Dharma directly contributing to those sacrifices. There's like this banal and bureaucratic type of evil on the island. And since the shelter is numbered, how many other shelters do you think there are on Widow's Bay?
To me, these are all the people that are in the town. So, I don't know. That's my answer, but I guess theoretically there could be other shelters that people just aren't in. You know?
Yeah. Or
and
things
maybe
are happening off screen.
Which I guess is what they want us to think, but I don't know. But I would say that they all tie back to the scary electric chair room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's where the people have got to go. And that's the real purpose of the shelters, question mark?
Oh, okay, yeah, so that maybe that room is like the central hub of the... Also, that layout would be similar to the way that the Dharma stations are set up on Lost, and then the hatch in like the center of the island with Desmond. So
I know what that is. Great.
That you do know what that is. That all tracks for me. Absolutely. Another small little poster moment that had me fucking cackling, the when Ruth is showing Tom Evan's bedroom.
So funny.
And it's a poster of a blue Nissan Sentra.
And doesn't she go, she's like, boys like their cars, or something like that.
Yes.
Like, okay.
It's so silly and so out of touch, and you're like, oh, Ruth, God bless you. Boys like cars, yes.
Yeah, yes.
They don't like those cars.
Right. Nobody's impressed by that, but okay, Ruth.
It's just like a 4-door blue commuter sedan. Oh, that had me rolling. So I was texting with my friend Danielle leading up to this episode, and we had both been speculating about like the island sacrifice thing. And Danielle, who, as I've stated before, is also from Kaaterskill, she reminded me, and I cannot believe I didn't bring this up in episode 1 when I was talking about all my spooky Northeast connections to the show. Danielle reminded me about our own deadly 260-foot waterfall back home that basically requires a tourist sacrifice every couple years, and we can't shut up about it.
I see.
So we're back in Catskill Corner, and
just to round it out, you know.
Right, we started with it. Let's come full circle and end with it. In 1901, there was a spooky legend about the Kaaterskill Falls posted in the New York Times. Again, they are obsessed with us. So I pulled this quote from the New York Times article. It says, local legend suggests that on June 19th of every year, the spaniel haunts the vicinity of the falls, and as the hands of the clock mark the witching hour, a succession of short, sharp barks can be heard, followed by the flight of the apparition through the air and over the falls into the precipice, whence arises a prolonged howl, which echoes and re-echoes.
No.
So apparently there was this legend about a dog that was haunting the waterfalls in my hometown, and you could hear it howling, even though there was no dog there. And this is back late 1800s.
Oh, yikes. No, I'm okay.
These falls are also famously referenced in Rip Van Winkle, the Washington Irving story that takes place in my home area. So, and I totally forgot about this, but Kaaterskill Falls, like clockwork, I want to say every year to 2-3 years, someone goes up to the falls and dies.
Oh, good.
In various different ways. You know, it's usually from falling. Sometimes it's like weird medical emergencies that they have that they've never had before, and they don't have them until they get there. You know, like heart attacks, diabetic stuff, you know, just like weird.
Yeah.
This has happened like 15 times.
Yeah. This reminds me of George's Lake Lanier.
Yes. Yeah. Much smaller amount of deaths, but yes, it is giving Lake Lanier. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh dear. It's not a place
lot.
you should go, you guys. Long story short, it was once a town in the deep south, predominantly black town, that they, for whatever reason, flooded with water. I think it was their water source maybe had changed. So they flooded this town, and now it's a lake, and a lot of luxurious homes are on this lake, and you can go. The problem is that people will not stop dying. People who are really adept at swimming, people with life vests on.
Athletes, yeah.
Athletes, right. I actually know someone I went to undergrad with who died in that lake after college, and it just kills people. And it's also haunted because it's got this whole town just at the bottom.
Right.
Don't go in there. Just it's not even funny. Don't go.
Right. Don't go there. There's also, don't go to the Kaaterskill Falls either, actually.
Yeah.
Don't go there, especially if you don't know how to wear hiking shoes and stay off of wet rocks. Don't go.
Right.
It's not for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I just read a news article that I think that's what Danielle and I were talking about. There was just a news article that New York State is trying to shut it down to tourists completely.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
They're like, actually, we're tired of rescuing people up here. Like, y'all.
For sure.
You can't come anymore.
Yeah.
So I think that's in the works because it's only people who are not from Catskill. Like, no one local has ever died there that I know of. It's like only out of towners, only like mysterious circumstances, and only like every couple of years.
Yeah.
It's spooky.
Yeah.
Do I think the falls are haunted? Probably.
Yeah. And that's their sacrifice, an out of towner.
Like clockwork. It's crazy. And before we saw this episode, she had made that joke like, oh yeah, maybe it's like the falls, how they require a sacrifice. And I was like,
oh. Interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like every town, well, maybe not every town has something like that. I'm just from a spooky area, so I'm like, yeah, you have that too, right?
You have the ghost dog, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And everybody's like, no.
Not quite. Yeah. I'm sure every state has like some weird shit, you know?
Right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Erin, yes. Okay, so now that we've come to the end of this season, I wanted you to run back some highlights. What were some standout moments to you? Favorite characters? Let's just reminisce over this experience we've had for this last 10 episodes. What were some of your favorite moments of Widow's Bay?
Okay, there were really so many to choose from, so I tried to keep it like, what are the things that pop into my head the easiest?
Yeah.
Gonna start off with fuck Cape Cod. That
and
is when
Martha's
you know,
Vineyard.
and Martha's Vineyard, you know Tom is on some shit, and like the show is going to be a little loosey goosey. Clown in the crawl space. I think when we saw him crouch down and like half look in there, and then that's when you know like this is a scary show, and I love that. Patricia's party. Obviously, one of the highlights of the whole season, just on its own, the whole episode.
Yes.
A+. The first Lauren flashback.
Yes.
And the starter car. Yeah, and the starter car weirdness. I feel like that's one of the times where it's like, ooh, like it's like weirdly sinister.
Yes.
And off-putting. And so, we find out a little bit more about Lauren. The Warren flashback, episode 6.
Loved.
I think that's perfectly executed. We move the story along. We learn a lot, and it's pretty fun. Next episode, Warren spills the tea. Upstairs with Tom in the museum.
I
just think that is
that
so funny.
Bedroom scene, yes.
The bedroom scene itself is just like he signed it with his blood, his tears, and his semen, or blood, feces, semen. My bad. Absurd.
As Patty is busting in and out of the room.
So hilarious.
Are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me? Absolutely ridiculous. And I think that episode ends just like in a killer way. So, Evan finds out about Lauren. That's the next episode.
Oh man,
devastating, heartbreaking.
This is where I really turned around on Evan.
It really humanizes him and just makes us feel for the little baby.
Yeah, he is a little baby.
He really is. He's bad, but he's a little baby.
Yeah.
He thinks he's going to the Red Sox game. Happy. Feeling great. It's not great. Okay, Patricia bests the boogeyman, or does she? You know, she wraps up.
You're not convinced.
I am convinced. I'm convinced. I don't know if the show is convinced.
Oh,
how about that?
You think he might be making a return?
Because why not? I don't know. Okay. I don't know how this works. Love that for her. It felt like a very close to that chapter.
Yeah. Her big final girl moment.
It really does. She tastes that bitch. Satisfying. Okay. Storm rolls in. Shaman flies away. It's still one of my favorite things because it's so ridiculous. Wick! And he just flies, and it's...
Never learns Tom's name.
Never, ever. And Tom responds. He's like...
Him getting whipped up by that fucking storm. Chasing a sock. Oh, my God.
Yeah. With his loose items, it's just ridiculous. And then finally finishing this out, the Warren family tree lore.
Rosemary. Incredible stuff.
Honestly incredible. We got some name drops from characters that we know. And I'm really just like excited to hear more about like the town and like the people there.
Yeah. I feel like thank you for sharing, like for putting that little mixtape together.
Of course.
I also love that this feels like such a real place. Like the world building on this show is incredible. Like every episode we learn more and more and more and more and more and put more pieces together as to what has happened in the past and what can potentially happen in the future on this island. It's spectacular. I love how the story is working both backwards and forwards at the same time.
Oh, exactly. That's a great way to put it.
So wonderful. And I had a question in here. I said, who is your favorite and why is it Patricia?
Is it Patricia right now?
Who? I still, you know what? She did piss me off a little bit this episode with like her goody two shoes routine. Yeah. But no, she's still my favorite. Okay. Who are some of your other favorite characters throughout the season? Like
I'm gonna say MVPs Rosemary obviously like came in strong at the end.
Yes.
So I'm fucking with Rosemary right now. Yeah, I really am. I think she's hysterical and will be the key to us learning more about the Widow's Bay like people and the lore and also, like, how they're going to figure this out without killing Evan, because they're not going to kill Evan.
Well, of course, they can't kill the baby.
Yeah, that would be so... It would actually be kind of funny if they, like, did. And Tom just moved on.
Stop, Erin! Oh my god,
that's a different show, I guess. That's a different show.
Erin, please.
I'm just saying, we gotta weigh the options.
That's so dark.
Sorry, y'all.
Jesus.
That's so funny.
And what if they do kill a child?
It doesn't matter. He's almost 18.
Lord have mercy. Oh, speaking of deaths,
Yep.
we have some season 2 questions that I wanted to interrogate you on.
Sure.
I'll answer them too, of course. But
Yeah.
so, which deaths satisfy the island? Like, how do we think this whole sacrifice works? What do you think?
I'm thinking you really have to be in one of the bunkers and you have to go to the scary room. Because for whatever reason, I don't think the pastor's suicide earlier in the season like amounted to a death. For one, like his body's still there, and I feel like maybe the body has to be gone so it can like eat it. So yeah, I feel like people just like frankly have to be ushered down there. What are you thinking?
I think that it has to be. I feel like it's got to be not only in a certain location. I feel like it also has to be certain people, even like because we also lose the EMT and like a couple other people throughout the town, and it's like we don't care about them.
Yeah, yeah, and even the boogeyman technically.
Oh right.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's a good point.
I feel like it might be specific people as well as in that specific room.
Do you think the shaman counts? Or is that just more another casualty?
I was going to ask you that, if the shaman counted as a sacrifice. I don't think it did, and we know this because of the amount of bells tolling.
Okay.
So in episode 1, I believe it is, there's 9 bells that toll.
Okay.
And then at the finale,
it
tolls 8.
I see. It's updating on what it needs still. Oh, okay.
It's keeping score.
But is
it's keeping
it?
a tally.
But that's all right. So we're counting the guy that was in the basement as the one.
Only Kenny, the janitor, has counted towards the island's satisfaction.
I see.
Which it means they have to kill 8 more people.
Wow.
So that leaves a lot of open-ended story for season 2. If they're going to go through their rigorous selection process, or how that's all going to work. Or if they're going to just kill Evan and not have to sacrifice anybody.
AKA my show.
It's Erin's version of the show. It's the trolley problem playing out. Do you kill Evan or do you kill 8 other people?
Right. And that's just for now. We don't know how many in total it's going to want.
Exactly, because it never ends.
Yeah.
That bell has been tolling since 1700s, since they got there. So my next question is Loftus hiding more about what really happened to Lauren? You mentioned this a little bit earlier. I'm still not convinced that she's dead. I don't.
Yeah.
What's in his basement?
LOL. If she's in the basement and he like gave us that throwaway line, I'm gonna scream forever.
I know. I'm so nervous.
That would be so crazy. Yeah, so obviously Ruth kept a close eye on her. She's just been lurking in the background, ? And seems to believe, and doesn't seem to believe that something else. She accepts that Lauren is dead. But Tom is a liar.
That's my thing. Tom be lying.
Yeah, Tom be lying. So
Bashir called him out on that in this episode too. Did you hear that line where he was like, "You're always fucking lying"?
Oh, interesting. When he comes to Ruth's.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, so is there more? Yeah, there could be. Especially if her dad was a werewolf. Is that what I'm getting?
We think. That's you led me perfectly into my next question. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect setup. My next question. Are there werewolves?
Yeah.
And what other monsters do you think are still lurking about this island?
I had forgotten about Ruth's line, so I was kind of like, oh no, this is giving more like haunted lighthouse than traditional like in the moonlight werewolf. I know we had the hag, but like that's still like haunted lighthouse vibes to me. One of the messages from this season is the monsters seem to be like human. in this world. Like, yes, there's the supernatural weather, but even the hag, we suspect, was a person at some point.
Mm-hmm.
All the people in the inn were people. Like,
oh, true.
you know, there was no mystical like creature. So I'm wondering if it's more the evil of the island, but I'm open to werewolf. I guess that's fine too. I just don't have any evidence besides Ruth saying that, I guess.
I see. Well, we do have no, because the boogeyman was also a person originally.
Yeah, allegedly.
Damn.
I mean, he had a mortgage, so like
Right.
you know, at some
he
point,
has a house and a family at some point.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I was more convinced because it's just such a weird thing for her to say. Like, oh,
Of
he got
course.
bit by an animal, and then he became that animal. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
does that mean, girl? And she just keeps on flipping through her photo book. I was like, oh, wait,
Right.
go back.
Right. But that's how like the people, especially at town hall, like talk. You know,
That's
it's
true.
very kind of like throwaway, and it's like, oh, you mean literally he's an animal.
Right, and that's the thing. Is it literal or not? At
Yeah.
this point,
I
I'm
don't
willing to. I'm a werewolf truther. I'm putting
Okay.
it out there right now. I think
Have
we
you-
might get actual like monsters next season.
Have you watched the Edgar's trailer yet for Werewolf?
Bitch, I'm so excited. Side note for those of you who don't listen to the movie episodes that we do, Erin covered Robert Eggers' Nosferatu with me a couple years ago. And yes, I'm fucking pumped.
I'm too.
He's one of my favorite directors.
Same.
He's never steered me wrong once. So
Yeah.
I'm super excited for Werewolf. I did just watch that trailer through like the gaps in my fingertips.
Not scared. That's so funny.
I'm
Precious.
I'm always gonna be a little scared, but I'm gonna be brave.
You are. You got it. You got
I'm
it.
so brave.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait for that. My next question, speaking of Ruth, do you trust Ruth?
No.
Me neither. Thank God.
No. Like, there's something so not truthful about her. Not even deliberately, but she was basically stalking Lauren and her family and like inserting her into their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And she also doesn't seem like as well as she's doing for her advanced age, she just doesn't seem necessarily cognitively there all the way.
Interesting. Okay, so you think she's like slipping in and out of cognition?
Well, think about like every time she would give Tom his messages, and it'd be like Peggy called, and then she'd be like Sam called, and like not finish it, and like just
my
be a little
God.
wonky.
Yeah. You know what I think that is?
Yeah.
I think she's acting.
Oh, interesting.
I don't fucking buy it.
Okay, interesting.
I don't buy it at all.
Wow.
I think this whole like frail, forgetful old lady routine she's putting on is just to make Tom think she's a fucking idiot.
Wow. Okay.
I will go one further.
Yeah.
I think that Ruth is one of the people that's sacrificing people. Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Wow.
I think Ruth knows what the fuck is going on. I think
Yeah.
she knows. I think she's a part of it.
Okay. All right. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be so, and that's why she's not at the shelter, because she's like, that's not even for me.
That's not for me. I'm
But
not going
Evan
anywhere.
is at the shelter, so I mean, is she literally not putting? You know, if she's been looking out for them the whole time, is she not? Or are there other people there that know too, and they know it's not going to be Evan? I don't know.
Right. Okay. This
Because there's
perfect.
obviously like an infrastructure of like people doing this.
There is an infrastructure. It's
Yeah.
a council, we
Yeah.
learn. And I can't remember where they said that. I think it's in
And the video, maybe?
in the video that Dale is watching. Someone set up this sacrificial bunker, and there's a council that decides who gets sacrificed. Is Ruth a part of it? I think she is.
Yeah.
I think she knows. I think she is playing Tom this whole episode and being like, oh, aren't I such a good, like, nice old lady? Like, how could you want to kill me? Oh my God, I'm still so healthy. And, you know, I'm kind of family. I think she's, yeah.
And I mean, it just tracks. In the 50s, she was Miss Widow's Bay. The
Yep.
mayor also dipped out. The guy in the
She
video.
knows why, but didn't say.
Yeah, right. The guy in the video looks 50s-ish. Like,
Yep.
and it's like, oh.
That would have been the time she started that
yeah,
job.
Yeah, she could have. Yeah, damn, Ruth.
I think she's a part of it.
Oh, that'd be
she's
so
a part of
good.
it. Yeah, I want some sinister old lady shit from her next season.
Wow.
I'm very suspicious, and I think Ruth is. I think she knows that she's Warren's descendant as well.
I see.
Because she has the brooch from the painting.
Yeah.
The painting where she works.
Yeah, and she
looks
cares
at
about
every day.
it. Right. So it's like nobody's ever mentioned that. Oh, no.
Oh, it's a family heirloom, and then you walk past the painting at work one day and see it.
Right. Yeah.
And again, doesn't mention which family member, like I just feel like she's always withholding. I just want my suspicions of people to be confirmed.
I think that's a good one, to be honest. I hate it because I'd be tricked, but I think you're right.
You do. See? And you'd be tricked, and I'd be like, I don't like them.
I don't like that. Something's up with that old lady. 27 minutes for tea? Nah,
she's up to something. I don't like her.
Nah.
And everyone's like, oh my God, isn't it so nice? She's such a pillar of the community. She's such a nice little old lady. She's helping this other old lady up and down the stairs every day.
Sure, she is.
She's still so active. And I'm like, no, I don't trust her.
Yeah, she's going to the bunker.
I think she is. I think she is. That's my big conspiracy theory for season 2.
I like it.
And my last conspiracy theory. Did Reverend Bryce know? And if he knew, is that maybe why he killed himself? What do you think?
This annoys me as one of the final loose ends of this season.
Yeah.
Because if he did, then that's dumb. Because he was scared. Okay. It just didn't help anyone. And also, I just don't care if he was scared. But something tells me that he was maybe trying to point them in the right direction. I don't know why he had to die, though, to do that.
That's what I'm saying, too. That is the only thing about this season I didn't like, really, is how quickly we had 2 scenes with this man.
Yeah.
He's dead by, the 2nd or 3rd episode, and then we just never bring him up again.
Yeah.
It's just over with. I'm like, oh, that's it?
Yeah, exact same. So that's the only part that it's still rubbing me wrong, because it just doesn't... I mean, I guess it pointed them to Richard Warren, but it's he didn't have to die to do that.
No. It just feels like... I just thought we were going to get more time with him and more information and more... He's the only character that's just kind of turned into just a nothing part, just kind of... He's here and gone real quick. So I don't know. That's the only thing that's kind of rubbing me the wrong way too. Was
why?
That was it.
But maybe that actor had, contractual obligations, and it was okay, bye. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they had rewritten something during the middle of the season, decided to go in a different direction. I don't know. But there's something about Reverend Bryce that just felt very unfinished to me.
Yeah. Agreed.
So we'll see what happens there for season 2. And with that, we are going to end this season with our final parks and recommendations. So my favorite finale is season 4, episode 22. That is titled Win, Lose, or Draw. And that is the night that we get the election results from Leslie Knope's big ongoing campaign throughout the season. So this is the season 4 finale. This is also, I think, the top rated episode on IMDb for this show, or within the top 3. So beloved episode, perfect finale, perfect season finale of Parks and Rec. And I also think that Widow's Bay had a perfect season finale. Then for Atlanta, my favorite finale is season 3, episode 10. It's called Terrar. And this is centered around Van's character, who is played by Zazie Bates. She stumbles into a secret French society from which she must escape after learning too much. Very sinister.
Yeah.
There's also an amazing Alexander Skarsgård cameo in this episode.
Excellent. Who we adore.
I love him. I love that man. He's so funny. He's perfect on this show.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll see.
You'll get there one day. But
will.
this was just such a funny finale to season 3, especially because, like I said, this is one of the only episodes that Van is in the entire season.
So crazy.
She came back for the finale and just like, ta-da! And it's just tour de force acting performance. She does like half the show. I think actually she might do the whole episode in French.
Oh, interesting.
It's fucking incredible.
Cool.
And then she stumbles across this like gross ass like secret society. Excellent finale. It's definitely my favorite of the series. And I'm also, while I've got a captive audience, going to recommend some other shows to fill this, fingers crossed, hopefully not 2-year gap until season 2. So for other shows that you can watch to fill a tiny piece of the void that Widow's Bay is going to leave in our hearts, I've got, of course, Parks and Rec, Atlanta. Then we've also got on Apple TV Plus, Pluribus, which is perfect. Pair that with Severance. So on MGM Plus, we've got From, which has Lost alum Harold Perrineau on there. I've heard it's got very spooky vibes, similar to early Lost episodes. We've also got Midnight Mass on Netflix and The Boroughs. Then Interview with the Vampire, which is on AMC Plus. That is in its 3rd season that's airing right now. But if you haven't watched this show, one of the writers, of course, we spoke about in an earlier episode, was contributing on this season of Widow's Bay, and you can definitely tell. So I would highly recommend Interview with the Vampire, seasons 1 through 3. On Disney Plus, we've got What We Do in the Shadows, which we've also mentioned before, and Paradise, which is another like bunker secret society survival type of show. Then on HBO, we've got True Detective, specifically seasons 1 and 4,
and no other ones. No, you don't need to watch the other ones.
Erin said, and no other ones.
Yeah,
I like season 3, but
and I would even say you only need season 1 of True Detective. Sorry,
wow.
I know. I freaking.
You weren't fucking with Jodie Foster.
I love Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
I love her. I just didn't. I didn't love that. Sorry, guys.
I understand. It was. Season 4 was very up and down for me, but it does have a lot of like deathly serious Widow's Bay, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And then also on HBO, we've got Welcome to Derry, which of course ties into the whole Stephen King of it all. And that's part of the It greater universe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see, scary clowns. I'm not doing it, but y'all feel free. And then my last recommendation is, of course, I think I brought this up in episode 1, Twin Peaks, which I'm pretty sure is on Paramount Plus. Yeah, just double checked that. It is on Paramount Plus, and it's also on Mubi if you have a subscription to that service. So those are some shows you can binge in the meanwhile until we come back. Did I mention Lost?
Of course you did.
I've mentioned Lost like 25 times. I'm going to mention it again. Please watch Lost.
One more time, y'all.
Fuck off, Erin.
That's so funny. Did I mention Lost?
You're like, yeah, 15 times. I'm like, well, I'm going to fucking mention it again because Lost is also streaming on Disney Plus right now, the whole series.
Okay. Great.
Everyone except for Erin can watch and enjoy that.
Indeed.
And to close out this season, I want to thank you, Erin, so much for taking time to record these episodes with me, to binge the show with me, to do your research, to...
Absolutely.
Yeah, do all these deep dives. I had so much fucking fun doing this, and it really, really got me prepped and ready for my next show that I'm going to appear on, which is Sleepless Cinematic Podcast.
Cool.
I am going to be covering Us and Sinners.
Nice.
So that episode should be out by the time this one appears. If not, look for that around mid-July. I will be on the Sleepless Cinematic Podcast. Regular episodes of Post Film Clarity will continue in September. I'm thinking we're going to come back from summer break, and then we'll be covering our regular full episode or full length episodes on film. So keep an eye out for that if you want to join us for a non-television experience. We're definitely going to be covering more TV on this feed. It seems to be going well. We're getting a lot of positive response. So either with Erin or I'll pull someone else off of my deep bench of pop culture loving women in my life. We're going to cover another TV series. I just don't know which one yet. Unfortunately, I cannot get into House of the Dragon. The lore, it's too much. I can't commit to coverage of House of the Dragon, even though I am really loving season 3, which is crazy because I hated season 2. So
it was rough.
We're back. We're so back.
We are.
But keep an eye on this feed. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Give us a review if you liked what we did, and if you want to see us continue to be promoted on other platforms, please go ahead and give us a review on the app of your choice. 5 stars only, though. Anything less, I'm deleting it, and I will come to your house and fight you.
Yeah, same.
Don't do that. And I'm going to close this out with our contact information. You can follow us at Postfilm Clarity Pod on socials. That's Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTube channel. You can follow us also on Letterboxd at Postfilm Clarity. You can email us to reach out in between seasons or movie suggestions if you have any, or if you just want to chat. Email us at postfilmclaritypod@gmail.com. And to close this out, we understand that hard choices had to be made, and we may never be the same, but we hope you'll visit again.